punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Fielded at the 7. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Marlo26. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. To the air with Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
18 Cardinals, take over.
3rd down give to Robinson. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Robinson touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. A small 4-yard chunk there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Kane, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, gone. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Gibbs now from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reels, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Up to the air now. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. It's Montgomery again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Stopped for no gain. And now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only took him 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
19, Tiger.
going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Penix on first down. Makes the catch. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And I like the quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Staying with Robinson. Second down run, good for 4, and it brings up third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go, shot. 60, take over.
Another carry for Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They run. Here's Reynolds. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Hold the ready.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Done.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Here's Gall. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We'll slate it down to approach here from the 40.
First down, Lions.
Go, tonight. Turtles up.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
He's taken down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Gibbs. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
180!
Now try to run for it with Montgomery. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Another one for Gibbs. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
180!
From the gun, Goff. Goff has it knocked out. And this is going to be Falcons football. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He's brought down by Carry-On Arnold. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons lined up with a 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Penix. Called in by Moon, left side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets it forward to still about a yard after that. Carry-On Arnold in on the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Connecting on the slant. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. 30! He's at the 10! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing is gone. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Still on his feet. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, they need 7.
Ready? Half to 60, half to 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Next attempt, he's still going. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the third. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Gone. His quick throw knocked away. Incomplete. He's looking for his back. Jahmyr Gibbs there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's caught for the 1st. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And up running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Goff setting to throw. He lofts it deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
I can't help but watch these games. It just here Pete Carroll in my head all the time. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You got to finish. And so many times, Kate, we see in this league, you get a 3-score lead, you let off the gas a little bit defensively, you don't fight to finish, you let the opponent back in. Not with this defense and not with that sack. They are aiming to finish this thing. And with time a ticking, they may just have done so with that sack.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. We'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Avoids the defender. We've got a full race. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready? Hiking 18.
Hand off now to Robinson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. To the air with Penix. That one's complete to London. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Give to Bijan. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Robinson again here on 2nd. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
70 Lions.
3rd down, it's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
They'll try for two. Goff gets his Lions set.
The Lions will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton.
Got it. Ready?
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Check. Steady.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Hold it ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. Let's take 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Cougar 19. Set. Go. Get up.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
There's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Ready. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Check up.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Penix looking to pass. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Penix working from the gun. Brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced them bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
The 10-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 28, Lions 18. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off to the air now. Big strike here to Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw from Goff. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Goff on third. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Hey, down.
Desperation time here. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving it backwards to the 9. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Carry for Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
It's Reynolds on the carry. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 11, and the Falcons will have a first.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Good run. Here's Reynolds. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only start the clock 2 more times. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, look, again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.